Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is day 14 of our 90-day challenge. This is a chance for you to pat yourself on the back, congratulate yourself because you have done 2 weeks where you're building up that one habit that you're needing to do to get you towards that 90-day goal that you've set for yourself. Welcome. My name is Nina. I'm a yoga teacher and health coach, and I am glad that you are here joining us on day 14, which is all about how to step into rhythm and how to get into routine. So now, if you have been doing your habit over the last 2 weeks, you'll find that you would have picked up certain days and certain times when doing that habit works for you. So it might be very regular. So for example, if you're picking up a practice like meditation, you might find that, doing it first thing in the morning before anyone else gets up, at a specific time and in a specific place is working for you. And that's great. And stick to that routine and that rhythm that you've created for yourself. But you might be one of those people who has a schedule that fluctuates. Maybe you have night shifts sometimes and sometimes you have day shift. So then you need to find out, okay, well, on the days that I have night shift, when is it better for me? When can I work in that meditation routine? Say, for example, that's what it is. Or if it is that you're going for a run. So what is that trigger for you that is going to get you towards doing the habit that you've set for yourself? And so after about 2 weeks, you should have been able to work out, this time on this particular day works really well for me. This time really doesn't work for me on this day because I have got a morning that is so busy, and actually I need to carve out a time in the afternoon to go for that run, to do that relaxation, to do that meditation. I need to do the meal prep the day before, whatever it is. But by about 2 weeks in, you should be getting a little bit of, okay, like this has been working for me and this hasn't been working that well for me. And so now you can slowly start to create that routine, that rhythm is that's going to work for you, given your unique schedule. We don't all have the same schedule. We don't all have the same commitments. So you have to make it work for you. And again, your habit, if it's possible to have it at the same time every day, that's probably the easiest way to get into it. But if that's not you and you're not in the ideal world and place right now, then see what is the next ideal. So have a look at your calendar and put in, okay, these are the days when I've got to pick up kids or drop kids off or whatever it may be for you that I've got to be traveling. When is on those days a better time for me to do that habit so that I still do the habit? And I don't just say, oh, because I couldn't do it in the morning, I'm not doing it. All right, so that is key. And again, there is no specific rhythm or routine that is the ideal. It needs to work for you. And also notice that it just needs to work for you in the season, in this next 90 days. So thereafter, you might find that you would still like to continue with the habit, but because we're going into spring, for those of you who are down here in the south and for those who are up in the north, you'll be going into will be autumn, that you probably will find because the day and night changes, you've got kind of like more or less daylight hours, that you will have more time to do certain things. Maybe the weather is getting warmer, so it's easier for you to be outside earlier. And that's again how we can then just shift that habit a little to work for us. So don't find that nature or the universe or whatever is working against you. Everything is working for you to make it easier for you, and also to become adaptable and realize that nothing is ever as consistent and stable. You are not a rock, you're not a mountain, you are able to shift and change. You can move around and you can do those things. So that is my tip for you today. After about 2 weeks, you should have worked out like what days and times do work for me to do that habit and which ones don't. And then adjust your schedule so that you can do that. That is my tip, my short little tip for you today, day 14. It's all about finding your rhythm, finding your routine, and then making it stick so that in the next 14 days, you can really settle in to that nice habit so that it doesn't become a struggle to do, but it just becomes part of your life, like brushing your teeth, like flossing your teeth, like going to the toilet. All of these things are just natural. They're just part of your everyday rhythm and routine. And so this new habit, you need to find where that's going to slot in so that that too becomes a new rhythm. For example, I'll use me as a quick example. My challenge or my goal for the next 90 days is to come onto social media live every day. So you will find that in the last 2 weeks, I have been coming live at sporadic times. If you go and look at it, you'll see that this has been posted at different times. And I was testing to see like what worked in my rhythm, what worked in my daily schedule for me, what worked best. And so now I've come to the conclusion after kind of reassessing it that actually, if I do it first thing in the morning, that is what will work well for me. So you'll probably find between 7 and 8 a.m. South African Standard Time that there will be a live now. And you'll probably find the closer and closer that we get to that 90 day, that time I'll probably be able to say it's going to happen at exactly this time. But for now, I'm giving myself the windows like first thing in the morning. And so that is when you'll probably see it. So what is it for you? What have you noticed after the last 2 weeks, where and how you can shift into a better rhythm and routine so that this habit is going to stick and work for you? I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a beautiful day. And remember, for those of you who want a little bit more information on the DIY detox, do-it-yourself seasonal reset, the details are below. You can get the free training. And who knows, maybe we'll also see you in the 7-day challenge that is happening in September. Take care. Bye.